So the Cincinnati Bengals, they beat the Ravens in the wild card round, and then they shockingly beat the Bills 27-10, and they're set to play against the Chiefs in the AFC Championship. And I think they've done a lot. They've done enough to deserve a video, I know that, but like no one expect them to beat the Bills like that. Like maybe you thought they'd upset them or something, but they dominated that game. Like the defense was going crazy against the high-powered Bills offense. So this team is real. Like this team is so real. Like there were people saying that their last year's Super Bowl run was a fluke. It was no fluke. Like this team is legit one of, if not the best teams in the AFC. And I honestly, like, they could win the Super Bowl, man. Like they've literally been like insane this year. They started off kind of slow, and people were saying, like, oh, well, they're not good anymore. Oh, they're good. They're better. Their defense, like, I don't know how you can hold Josh Allen to 10 points. And, like, yeah, they're really good. So, yeah, we're going to be playing a couple of games with them. So, yeah, this team, they are a little banged up. So we might not be the best because a couple of their cornerbacks are hurt right now. So we'll see how we do. As our first opponent, it's the Baltimore Ravens, who the Bengals ironically played in the playoff game that they played. As 1st and 10, Joe Burrow is going to roll out in the pocket. He's going to throw it deep to Jamar Chase. And Jamar Chase, oh my gosh, he just made that catch on Marlon Humphrey. Oh my gosh. Dude, have some mercy, man. He literally just violated Marlon Humphrey. Man should be in jail right now. That was just so wrong. Like, that was one hell of a catch by Jamar Chase, and he's going to get a touchdown as well. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I didn't even know that was possible, and he just did it. And it was against the Ravens' best cornerback, too, so it's like, damn. As right now, we just scored 7, as Lamar Jackson's going to rush for 17 yards. As we'll see if we can stop him. He might be a problem, because he usually is whenever I play against him in Madden. A second one, they'll hand off to J.K. Dobbins, who gets enough for the first down to make it 1st and 10 at the Bengals 46. As on 1st and 10 at the 46, Lamar Jackson is going to throw. Pass is caught by Sammy Watkins. Bengals kind of leaving that field wide open. Sammy Watkins able to make the catch there. As 1st and 10, J.K. Dobbins had nowhere to run. He just ran right into Bengals. And it will be 2nd and 8 as Lamar Jackson trying to take off. But this time, the Bengals are more than prepared for him as they'll back up 3 to make it 3rd and 11. So they'll have a tall task ahead of them. The Ravens, that is. It's 3rd and 11. And they answer as Rashad Bateman getting wide open to get the first down. Come on, Bengals. I just praised you on how good your defense was. You do that? Like, come on. Alright, so now it's 2nd and inches after the run by Gus Edwards, and Gus Edwards is going to get his next run. It's going to be a touchdown, and that will also end the first quarter. This will be a tie game. See how the Bengals and Joe Burrow respond, and Jamar Chase. I can't leave him out after the last drive. 1st and 10, trying to recreate that play, but instead it will be incomplete. A 2nd and 10, rush 3 by Joe Mixon. 3rd and 7, we'll find T. Higgins, who gets tackled short, but he is able to fight for the first down, so credit to him for that. As 1st and 10 at the 36, Joe Burrow is going to throw it deep to T. Higgins, who might have had the catch, but number 24, I think that's Marcus Peters, had a pretty good pass breakup. I'll give him credit for that. As 2nd and 10, Jamar Chase, again, on that short route, is going to get the first down, make it 1st and 10 at the Ravens 43. As 1st and 10, Joe Burrow's going to go deep to T. Higgins, who, yeah, I'm not blaming T. Higgins. These are impossible catches. Joe Burrow should not be throwing those. As 2nd and 10, Joe Burrow's going to roll out to the right, and he definitely shouldn't have thrown that, as Tyus Bowser's right there. Like, I know Jamar's good, but he can't do everything. As the Ravens will get the ball back at the 29, I think it was. Now they're at the 32. 2nd and 7. Play action from Lamar Jackson. Lamar's going to throw, and it is incomplete. Looking for Mark Andrews, but instead it will be 3rd and medium, 3rd and 7. And on 3rd and 7, he finds Jesse Bates II. That ain't who he was looking for. Bengals will sure take that. Defense really stepped up when we needed it, so good job, Bengals. As 1st and 10, Hayden Hurst getting the first down, bulldozing a defender in the process to make it 1st and 10 at the 20. And first play out of the 2-minute warning, 1st and 10, Joe Burrow is going to roll out to the right. He's going to throw a low pass, and it's caught for a touchdown. Number 84, Wilcox, making that catch. Like, oh my gosh. Like, these splash plays that the Bengals are getting are absolutely insane. As James Prochet II, really impressive catch there. There were like 3 Bengals in the area, and he just climbed the ladder, and the Bengals didn't really do much to stop him. As 1st and 10, J.K. Dobbins getting an easy first down, making easy work of this Bengals defense. As 1st and 10, Lamar, he can't take off, as the Bengals are actually doing a solid job of keeping him contained. As 2nd and 12, Lamar is going to throw, and it is caught by Rashad Bateman. So yeah, that Lamar scramble out. You can either run or pass. You just have to pick your poisons. 1st and goal, Lamar throwing it to no one. So it'll be 2nd and goal. Like, I don't even know who the hell that was to. I would assume James Prochet, but I have no clue. A 2nd and goal, Lamar is going to use his dual threat ability to force the defender to go towards him and get the touchdown, as he's able to hit his wide open receivers. Justin Tucker missing a wide open field goal. Or not a field goal, a PAT. Same thing though, right? But so yeah, it'll be a 1-point game, as Justin Tucker surprisingly missing that kick. Kick he usually makes every time. As Chris Evans, the return man for the Bengals, getting a huge return here. He might go all the way, but instead he'll get taken down. I think that's Brandon Stephens. So yeah, that was a really good return by him. As 1st and 10, Joe Burrow's going to throw, and it's caught by Jamar Chase. Oh my gosh, Jamar Chase. Damn, dude. Like, you are literally bullying this secondary right now. As 1st and goal, Joe Mixon's going to fight and get a gain of 4 to make it 2nd and goal. And on 2nd goal, we'll go back to Joe Mixon, but this time Calais Campbell's able to disrupt the play. Now we have 5 seconds left. We got to be careful here. We don't want to run out of time. It's 3rd and goal. Joe Burrow's going to find Jamar Chase, and he's going to cap this drive off with his, I think, 2nd touchdown of the day. Maybe it's his 3rd, I'm not sure, but whatever it is, he's having one crazy day. Like, I cannot begin to explain how crazy of a game he's already had. Well, yeah, because he had that 1st touchdown. I don't remember who got the 2nd touchdown, and then he got the 3rd touchdown. It's Rashad Bateman getting a huge play there. Bengals, come on. Don't do that. As 1st and 10, J.K. Dobbins getting hit right away to make it 2nd and 11. And on 2nd and 11, we'll just wait until it shows up. Yep, there we go. Probably should have edited that out, but I forgot. My apologies. As on 2nd and 11, not snapping the ball, and Madden decided that fun should not exist, and they just kicked us out of the game. So unfortunately, that game, I mean, it doesn't really count because we didn't get to finish the game. As they're going to hop to another game. This game, I tried to record the whole thing, and it didn't record the 1st section of the game. As Tommy Sweeney's going to get a wide open touchdown, it looks like, and he does. So yeah, the reason that we cut to this instead of like starting the game over is because when I was recording this, it didn't show. Like, okay, it's hard to explain, but like I did it, and as Chris Evans is making light work of this Bills special teams. But yeah, the 1st section of the game didn't record. It's as simple as that. I don't know why I tried to make it more complicated than it was. But yeah, it's simple as that. As 1st and 10, Jamar Chase getting a catch there to make it 1st and 10 at the Bills 18. Bengals are down by 14. We did carve ourselves quite a deficit. As 1st and 10, he's going to find Joe Mixon, who gets down to the 1 to make it 1st and goal at the 1. As 1st and goal will hand off to Joe Mixon, who actually bulldozes someone, but he can't really get anywhere as there's another guy to pick up the slack to make it 2nd and goal. And Joe Mixon, this time, he does get in for a touchdown to make it a 1-score game. So they need to stop here, you know, so they can have a chance to get the ball back down by 1 score. That's what they want. But we'll see how this Bengals defense responds to Josh Allen and the Bills. It's 2nd and 9. Josh Allen's going to scramble. And oh yeah, by the way, we played the Ravens last game, who the Bengals played in the wild card. It's Stephon Diggs juking out, I think that's Jesse Bates. Yeah, that was Jesse Bates for the 1st down, as that was a bit embarrassing on his part. But yeah, we played the Ravens in the 1st game, and that's who the Bengals played in the wild card. And then we play against the Bills, and that's who they played in the divisional round. Like, that's crazy. And we also played, like, in the same stadiums that those games were played in as well. As the Ravens-Bengals game was at Cincy, and the Bengals-Bills game was at Buffalo. As Isaiah McKenzie getting an easy touchdown there, I probably should have commentated that, but I just had to point that out, because that was kind of funny. It's 1st and 10. It's going deep to Jamar Chase. And he gets an easy touchdown. Man, oh man. Jamar Chase, man. He's like the reason we're doing so good on offense. Like, oh my gosh. He had that 1 catch in the 1st game. And then he had that as 1st and 10 for Josh Allen and the Bills. Stephon Diggs is wide open, who is another respective receiver who's very good. As he goes down at the 1, he had a surefire touchdown, but instead he goes down at the 1. I don't know why he would do that, as they hand it off to Reggie Gilliam. Is it Gilliam? I don't even know, but whoever he is, he got the touchdown. As 1st and 10, Joe Burrow's going to get sacked. He actually had his X Factor, but he won't have it anymore, as a sack pretty much gets rid of the X Factor, as we'll see here. 2nd and 10, he's going to dump it off to Hayden Hurst, call a timeout, so we'll have one final play before the end of the half. And we'll see what they can draw up here. We'll just chuck it deep to Jamar Chase. And, yeah, it gets picked off by Jordan Poyer. No real shocker there. We just figured we'd take a shot, as we're down by 14, and the Bills get ball at half. So we've definitely got ourselves a challenge here in the 2nd half. We'll see if the Bengals can answer. As 1st and 10, Josh Allen, man, he just ran out of bounds for throwing the ball away. You definitely cannot do that. That's a huge blunder by him. As 2nd and 16, Isaiah McKenzie making up a little bit for that, as he gets a gain of 11 to make it 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 5, they find Gabe Davis, who gets wide open on Eli Apple. As 1st and 10 at the 44, Josh Allen's going to pass again. He finds Isaiah McKenzie. Oh my gosh, he just got hit like crazy. Okay. I mean, I guess it is the game, but yeah, that was a hard hit, man. Like, that looked a little dangerous, especially considering what happened the last time these two teams played. I'm not going to get into that, but yeah. Anyway, next play, 1st and 10. Isaiah McKenzie, I think it was like a double reverse thing, loses 3 yards. 2nd and 13, Josh Allen is going to roll out, and he's going to throw, and Jesse Bates might have had a pick, but instead he swats the ball down. Won't complain too much about that. It would have been a difficult interception. As 3rd and 13, Josh Allen is going to just throw this away, as the Bengals pass rush is actually getting to Josh Allen relatively well. As 4th and 13, they'll go for it. As Josh Allen, oh my gosh, this Bengals pass rush is insane, as he forces a ball to Isaiah McKenzie, and is picked off by Von Bell. Gets his 2nd interception of the day. So yeah, this Bengals defense is actually playing pretty well in the 2nd half. So we'll see if the Bengals offense can respond, as Joe Mixon gets a gain of 9 yards on that reception. As 2nd and 1, Joe Burrow's going to go deep to T. Higgins, and he gets him to make it 1st and 10 at the 42. That was a big play, and we need those in the worst way right now. As 1st and 10, Joe Mixon's going to get a big run. Well, not a big run, medium-ish run for a 1st down. We'll take that. As 1st and 10, he's going to try and find Hayden Hurst in the middle of the field, but it gets knocked away by the defender there. 2nd and 10, they'll find Jamar Chase, who's lined up at running back, to make it 3rd and 3. Yeah, Jamar's lined up at running back like Deebo Samuel. And they're going to hand off to Jamar Chase. And it's going to work. He's going to get a touchdown. So he's like the Deebo Samuel of the Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah, the reason he was lined up at running back is because I was using the 49ers playbook. And they have the Deebo package, which puts the #1 wide receiver at running back for a couple of, formations. So that's why it was like that, in case any of you were wondering. But yeah, that was a good play, a good run by Jamar Chase, like a literal run. As 1st and 10 for the Bills, they're going to go deep to Stephon Diggs, who cannot make the catch. So yeah, Bengals have to get a stop here to have a chance. It's 2nd and 10. Oh my gosh, 24, man, you got to chill. That's your second big hit of the game. As 3rd and 4, Josh Allen's going to throw. Wide open is James Cook. I think a Bengal fell down. And that just left the guy wide open. So yeah, this is bad for the Bengals because they cannot give up any points. As James Cook might have a touchdown, he goes down. Like, what are you doing, dude? You had a touchdown. Why would you give that up? As 1st and goal, Singletary, they're going to hand off to him. As right now, it's not looking good for the Bengals because if the Bills kick a field goal, it's back to a 2-score game, which means the Bengals would probably need an onside kick. As 2nd and goal, they'll hand off to Devin Singletary again, try and use some of those Bengals timeouts, trying to get this game over with. As 3rd and goal, Devin Singletary getting taken down. So I guess the only way the Bengals have a real chance if they miss this kick is 4th and goal. He does miss the kick. But okay, yeah, that's why you don't go down when you have a free touchdown. Yeah, dude, don't ever do that. Like, that was so dumb. I don't know why he did that. It's 1st and 10, Joe Burrow can't find him. But, like, yeah, dude, don't go down when you have a free touchdown. Like, I don't care about the situation. Like, dude, take your touchdown if it's given to you. Yeah, and it might cost him the game if the Bengals can draw something up here. It's 1st and 10, Joe Burrow can't really do anything as he gets taken down for a loss of 1. Gregory Rousseau on the sack to make it 2nd and 11. So we'll see if that blunder by James Cook costs him the game. It's 2nd and 11. He's going to go deep to T. Higgins, who makes a good catch there. As Bills fans got to be sweating right now. As 1st and 10, Joe Burrow is going to throw to Jamar Chase, and it's picked off by Tre'Davious White. That was actually a really good play by Tre'Davious White. And that will officially end the game because the Bengals only have 1 timeout and they can't really stop the clock enough times to really, have a chance. But yeah, we lost this game. Dude needs to count his lucky stars we didn't score a touchdown on that drive. If he would have lost in that fashion, I would have roasted the shit out of him. But I can't do that because we were unable to, capitalize. But anyways, GG's to him. He played well enough to win. I will give him credit for that. Yeah, GG's. Hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. And yep, thank you all for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Press that like button. Hey, if you want, dude, you can subscribe too. Anyways, goodbye. I will see you all in my next video if you choose to click on it. Goodbye.